The job description of a payroll clerk involves managing one of the most critical aspects of a business's operations, ensuring employees are paid accurately and on time. As organizations grow and the complexity of payroll processes increases, the role of a payroll clerk becomes indispensable in maintaining financial stability and employee satisfaction. Acting as the bridge between human resources, finance departments, and employees, payroll clerks are vital for upholding internal consistency and compliance with labor laws. Payroll clerks are responsible for collecting, verifying, and processing payroll data, such as employee hours worked, wages, deductions, and bonuses. They ensure that all employees receive their salaries without delays or discrepancies. The job description of a payroll clerk includes data entry, auditing records, coordinating with supervisors, and maintaining confidentiality of sensitive financial information. Accuracy, time management, and a strong grasp of payroll software systems are essential attributes for success in this role. In both small businesses and large corporations, payroll clerks play a significant role in upholding trust between employer and employee. Any delay or inaccuracy in payroll can lead to dissatisfaction or legal issues. Hence, payroll clerks must work with meticulous attention to detail and remain up to date with tax codes, deductions, and compliance standards that govern payroll processing. Core responsibilities of a payroll clerk. At the heart of the payroll clerk's responsibilities is the processing of employee compensation. This begins with gathering information such as timesheets, attendance records, approved leaves, overtime hours, and commissions. Payroll clerks use this data to calculate each employee's gross and net pay, taking into account applicable taxes, insurance contributions, retirement plans, and other deductions. Once calculations are complete, the payroll clerk enters this data into payroll systems or enterprise resource planning (ERP) software. Timely and accurate data entry is crucial to prevent underpayments, overpayments, or violations of financial regulations. Most payroll systems also require the clerk to verify and reconcile figures before approving payroll for release. Beyond payroll processing, payroll clerks also prepare and distribute payslips or electronic salary statements. They ensure that all documentation reflects accurate breakdowns of earnings, deductions, and tax withholdings. If employees raise queries about their salary, benefits, or tax deductions, it is the payroll clerk's responsibility to address and resolve these concerns efficiently. The job description of a payroll clerk also includes generating payroll reports for internal use by HR and accounting departments. These reports help in tracking salary expenses, forecasting budgets, and analyzing workforce trends. In addition, payroll clerks handle year-end documentation such as W-2 forms in the US or P60s in the UK, ensuring that employees receive the necessary records for tax filing purposes. Moreover, payroll clerks must maintain strict confidentiality regarding salary data and personal employee information. This level of trust is central to the integrity of the payroll process. Clerks must also comply with labor laws and company policies to avoid legal complications. Essential skills and qualities of a payroll clerk. Attention to detail is perhaps the most critical skill for a payroll clerk. With even minor errors potentially resulting in employee dissatisfaction or regulatory penalties, payroll clerks must double-check their work and maintain high standards of precision. Numeracy and proficiency with accounting principles are also essential. Payroll clerks should understand the basic formulas and calculations used to determine gross and net pay, overtime, and withholdings. Comfort with spreadsheets and financial data is a must. Payroll software expertise is another vital area. Whether using systems like ADP, QuickBooks, SAP, or Paychex, payroll clerks need to navigate digital interfaces, update employee profiles, and generate reports. They should also be capable of troubleshooting software errors or inconsistencies in data. Strong communication skills are necessary for collaborating with HR personnel, finance teams, and employees. Payroll clerks must be able to explain earnings, deductions, or discrepancies in a clear, professional manner. They also need strong interpersonal skills to handle sensitive discussions involving financial matters. Time management is particularly crucial in payroll. Since payroll often operates on strict recurring deadlines, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, payroll clerks must organize their workload to ensure all necessary information is collected and processed in time. Any delay can disrupt not only salary payments but also organizational workflows. Lastly, discretion and confidentiality are non-negotiable traits. Payroll clerks handle sensitive financial and personal data daily. Maintaining privacy and exercising professional ethics is a fundamental part of their job description. Education, training, and career path. Most payroll clerk positions require at least a high school diploma, though many employers prefer candidates with post-secondary education in accounting, finance, or business administration. Vocational training or certification programs in payroll management also enhance job prospects. Certifications such as Certified Payroll Professional, CPP, or Fundamental Payroll Certification, FPC, offered by organizations like the American Payroll Association, APA, provide credibility and advanced knowledge. These credentials demonstrate a thorough understanding of payroll regulations, tax laws, and software systems. Entry-level clerks often start with basic administrative or finance-related roles before specializing in payroll. On-the-job training is common, especially to familiarize new hires with a company's payroll systems and internal policies. Over time, experienced payroll clerks may be promoted to positions such as payroll supervisor, payroll manager, or HR coordinator. Continuing education is beneficial for payroll clerks who want to stay current with changes in labor laws, tax legislation, and technological advancements. Employers often support this development through training workshops or online courses. Work environment and challenges. Payroll clerks typically work in office environments, often within the HR or finance departments of a company. Most work standard business hours, but during peak payroll times, such as month-end or year-end, they may work overtime to ensure all processes are completed on schedule. The role can be high pressure due to its recurring deadlines and the potential consequences of mistakes. Unlike roles with more flexible deliverables, payroll work requires strict adherence to timelines. This constant pressure demands resilience and a calm, methodical approach. Challenges can also arise from evolving tax laws, payroll system updates, or inconsistent time tracking by employees. A payroll clerk must be prepared to adjust calculations or troubleshoot software issues with limited time. They must also be adept at fielding employee complaints or concerns in a tactful and professional manner. Despite these pressures, many payroll clerks find the work fulfilling. The satisfaction of ensuring every employee is paid accurately and on time contributes to organizational morale and cohesion. Payroll clerks also play a key role in company compliance and financial reporting, making them valued members of the corporate team. Conclusion. The job description of a payroll clerk reflects a role that blends accuracy, integrity, and time sensitivity. Payroll clerks are the stewards of employee compensation, ensuring every hour worked is accurately translated into earnings. Their ability to navigate software systems, interpret financial data, and uphold confidentiality makes them essential to any company's financial health. From processing paychecks to explaining tax deductions and managing payroll queries, payroll clerks are at the heart of employee satisfaction and legal compliance. The job description of a payroll clerk is not just about numbers, it's about trust, transparency, and timeliness. As companies continue to expand and adapt to digital payroll platforms, the role of the payroll clerk will remain central. For individuals seeking a detail-oriented role with clear responsibilities and direct impact, this profession offers both stability and purpose. The job description of a payroll clerk makes it clear. Precision, professionalism, and perseverance define success in this vital administrative role.